Hi, Brad. Well, since you're in Arizona and all alone, and since I'm here and all alone and being bored, I thought, well, hey, why don't I videotape home for Brad? So, whenever you get bored or lonely, you can look at this tape and say and remember, 520 Oakland Avenue. So I'm just gonna, record the house and mom and dad and some fun things like that, just so you remember what it's like to be back here in Williamsport and what you're not missing. So let's just get right to it. I hope everything's going well, and I guess I'll see you soon at the wedding. Okay, well, here's the kitchen, of course. The basic environment. We've got our soiled little napkin here, or the hanky that Mom always uses in the kitchen. And if you remember, that's what, used to wipe our faces, and smells, well, kind of moldy and skanky. Ashtray, a little dirty, of course. And the kitchen TV, and all the accoutrements of our kitchen. Now, I just noticed something that I thought was pretty funny. See these magazines right here? Well, Mom tends to stack magazines that she hasn't read, so she'll read them a little later. So all these magazines here, she says that you can't take because she'll read them, right? So I thought, well, let's look at what's down here at the bottom. Let's just pull out one of these low ones here. This one. Now, I didn't plan this. So let's see what we have. We have Red Book. Now the funny thing is, let's see if I can do a little macro here. Look at that date. It's October 1992. So this has been sitting around for I don't know how long. I just thought that was funny. Now I better stick that back, or Mom will just get really mad. So hold on a second. Let me get that back. Okay, it's back. Well, I thought that was funny. Now, of course, when Mom does her crossword puzzles or her whatever she needs to do at night, she likes to have all her little pens right here. So you see she's got a stack here that Dad and I are not allowed to touch. So I thought we'd be funny. Well, what if you look at this one? This is her erasable pen she uses for crossword. And if you look real close, once again, let me get a macro going here. Let's go out of focus for a second. Do you see that? That's called earwax gunk. You see this and various other objects, bobby pin she uses to clean her ears out, and well, she really doesn't quite wipe them off too clean, so thought that was pretty funny. And of course, the pens are, let me get this out. The pens are capped again and reused, and she doesn't seem to mind, but I think it's fairly disgusting. But there's that. What else? Of course, Mom always picks up quick mix brownie type stuff, and this is probably tomorrow night's festive bread, whatever, cinnamon bar mix. So that's what she'll be doing tomorrow night. Of course, today is Friday, so that means tags is tonight, and also, of course, hair appointment was at 4, and it's about 5, so she'll be home, a couple minutes. Well, okay. Well, this is the kitchen, and we'll find something else to do. Okay, now this is, of course, Mom's sweater. Now, she takes this sweater everywhere. It's the same sweater. It's the white sweater, she carries in the movie theaters when she complains it's cold, and in the country club because it's cold there. And it's fairly, it's fairly well used. It's white. It's kind of dull right now, but that's her sweater, and that's a very important part of this kitchen because it's just always there. Okay, now on Mom's corkboard here, of course, here's this lovely picture of, well, you probably can't see it, but Sharon, me, and John. Now, this was taken in the mid-'80s, late '80s, I suppose, but she likes to keep this old picture right there where she can look at it all the time, which I think is just great because I have this funky-looking hair, but hey, Mom likes to be around her children, and there's, of course, Elizabeth and the rest of her desk and that clock we gave her, and, of course, this thing. I don't think this has been around for a long time, but anyway, well, standard desk stuff. She's got, well, what's this? Oh, she's got some Hershey's chocolate tucked in there. Look at that. Elmer's glue right by the Hershey's chocolate. It's her night little snack she has to have. Now, in here, of course, is all her little pretzels and stuff at night. I thought this was funny because she's got, let's see. Okay, she's got a big bag of pretzels, fairly new, recently bought at a store. She's got Weis chips. And she's got almost finished other kind of chips with a little clip on it. She's got another kind of bag of almost finished chips with a clip on it. She's got, okay, chips, not with a clip on it, but they're almost finished, not quite. And then more pretzels, not quite finished, but she'll eat them. So, you know, we'll just put them back in there because we don't like to throw things away. So that's, of course, her pretzel and salt snack. She's got to have salt and sweet before she goes to bed. So there are those things. Okay, well, here we are in the pantry, and what do we have in here? Well, tons of little frozen snacks. We have, let's see, Crunch Nuggets. Now, there's only one left, but I think she likes those. We've got Klondike with one left. We've got Klondike Crunch Bars with only one left. We have Nestle Crunch ice cream cones, which I opened the last one, and it was so disgustingly old. It was unbelievable. And then we have just lots of Ore-Ida fried things. I think we have, 5 bags of the same type of fries or something like that? 5 bags of these type of fries. That's interesting choice. And then we have our bean variety. We have the peas, the green beans, the mixed vegetables, and then the creamy cheddar. Now that's pretty rare because Mom's stomach, she really doesn't like anything creamy. She just likes normal plain stuff. But anyway, there we have the vegetable selection. Okay, Brad, well, we just got home from Tags Friday night. There's Dad hanging his keys up. Dad?
I'm about to get some gum,
Because his breath
read the
stinks.
paper,
Read the paper.
do the crossword puzzle, and fall asleep. And then what I'll do is wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning, do some more of the crossword puzzle, read a book that was written 105 years ago, maybe, go back to sleep, get up and play golf at 8 in the morning.
Sounds exciting.
Yeah.
Of course, Dad throws his paper like all of us right there on the table. Doesn't throw it away.
That's not my job. My job.
Alright, let's find Mom. Mom ran out because she hates to be videotaped. So she's gonna smoke out here. And I got her. Oh, I got her. Mom, it's Brad. Say hi to Brad. Okay, well, there's Mom through the bushes. She's there somewhere.
Is Mom hiding?
Yeah, she is.
So what? Show what the impatience we got down at the shore.
Hi, Mom. Oh,
See this?
here are the impatiens we got down at the shore.
Look at this
How do they
hibiscus.
look?
This
They look
hibiscus
great.
has a gigantic. Look at this, Pat. This died. Didn't open up and died.
What? No. Yeah, 'cause it got dry. I had to water
Oh, I
it.
closed them.
It got really dry.
Gigantic bloom.
Do they open up?
Yeah.
And then we have this covering here that.
Oh, well,
My idea.
Brad's seen that. That's nothing new. We got birdseed today, so Mom's happy. Her birds came back. Here's Kenya. Kenya! Sit! Kenya, sit!
See this thing
Oh, Dad hit me.
contracts.
Sure, I know. I see it.
He knows that.
She's gonna go through the door. There's a lovely position. Preserved forever, Mom. Mom, you're not going out that door.
Leave me
You can't
alone.
get out.
Why doesn't that door work then?
It does work.
Okay.
She's pulling weeds. Alright.
I'll take a picture that she wants to.
I did already. I know she's...
Coming up to you and.
Kenya! Where's the cat? Get the cat. Get the cat. Get the cat, Kenya. Come on, let's get the cat. Come on, let's get the cat. Come on, let's get the cat. Get the cat. Well, this is the yard. Isn't this great?
Steve says that was built the summer before he went to college.
Oh, well, here's the shed. Yeah, it's still a little warm down here.
So you didn't take very good care of your
I
garden.
don't know what's in here. Nothing really. Look at all those 2 bikes that aren't used. Well, you can't see anything. Garbage can of birdseed. Oh. Now here's something wonderful. This is something fantastic. Scare all those squirrels away. Woo! Lifelike. Beautiful. Well, Mom and I are going to the Wiz tonight. Community Theater. Should be a fantastic show. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. There's Mom with her cigarette. She's telling me to leave her alone and hiding. Okay, Brad, well, it's Saturday now. I stopped videotaping yesterday because Mom and I went to see The Wiz. community theater, and let me tell you, it was terrible. So, I guess we pick up in the dining room. Here, of course, we have the various laundry items over the chairs, as usual. Of course, over here we have our clowns display. Dad got Mom a new clown, which I'm sure you've seen. It's that huge one there. Then we've got a radio filled with various small plants all along there. And, yeah, well, not much to see here. And here is Dad's dictionary and dictionary stand. Now, these two items get a lot of use in the house now. Thank God we have a little display here, because without them I don't know what we would do. But there they are. They're prominent position in the sun porch, and Dad uses them all the time. Now, one of the least popular items in Mom's collection these days are these seamen. Mom used to get these, or I think it was Mom, and they kind of were getting pushed back and hidden in these little crevices. But more importantly, down here is this egg thing. Now, when I was little, I don't know about you, Brad, but I used to play with this all the time, and, you know, just play with that little crevice there and how it used to fit only one way, and this used to be a fun item for me when I was little, but here it is. I'm not sure what it is or what it does, but here it is. It sits here on the shelf, and of course we have Disney items here, and then we have all sorts of Dad's, history-type archaeological photo books that he seems to put away here. Now, in the sun porch, of course, Dad is the proud owner of this great VCR, hi-fi stereo, wonderful. It's got all these sort of functions. It's just very great. But Dad doesn't even know how to play a tape in there, so it doesn't get much use, but it looks great. Massive book tape collection. Another knickknack I like to play with was this box. Now, I'm not sure what it was for or when we got it, but if you remember, once upon a time, inside here were these eggs, these really heavy eggs made of glass or something. Now, this was just another thing that I used to play with, so you probably have fond memories too, so I thought I'd show you. Now, this is another very important item. This is, of course, a German Shepherd that we have, and like many things, broken. You can see the cracks in here. I don't know how well this is focusing, but and Mom is glued back together because we never really throw anything out. We just sort of glue it back together and put it back. But here's Trixie. Another really important part of this living room is, of course, Mom's little cup collection. Over the years, we've added many to these, but of course, lately, this really is not what she doesn't collect these too much anymore. But now I just remember, this was always a very scary area to be around, because if you knocked one of these off, boy, that was just terrible, because it was just sitting precariously there on the edge. And there are those cups. Little house collection. Birdie. Okay, Brad, well, it's later on Saturday. We played a couple holes of golf, but we had to quit because it started thundering, but it's a better day. So I thought we'd just look into the sun porch now, and there's Muffin sitting there looking at me. Hi, Muffin. Yeah. And then when we look over here, well, here's a familiar sight. TV is, of course, up way too loud.
Corey Pavin, again, perilously close to the water, but still has that whole green to work with. It's really...
Now that's a sight you want to remember right there. Dad sleeping.
Well, it's inside the hazard line, and it's...
Lovely little candle. And thank God we have a calendar down here, in the basement. Weights that'll be used. Now, of course, you can't see very well, but this is the game room. And we add stuff to this every year, and Mom throws out stuff every year. So, it maintains a sort of level every, just like this. Shelves, fully stocked. Some random Star Wars things down there that are now junk, not kept up, so they won't be worth much. You can't see much, but this is the toy room. Thank God we have that Commodore 64 box there. Woo! And Dad's tool chest. He spent many years building up tools. Well used. Here we are on the landing, and I thought we'd look down here. These two things have been here forever. This little vase has been here forever. I remember playing with it. And more importantly, this thing. Do you remember this? This is, of course, let me get a macro going. The United Fund 1965 Campaign Award. Woo! I can tell you, I spent many, many, many days playing with this sort of eagle thing. Right here. Sits right there. Thanks to Billy, every room in the house is now equipped with an authentic trolley calendar. Now look at this. Mom is the only one that doesn't make her bed. Shameful. Brad, does this look familiar? This is that Snoopy pillow, or Scooby-Doo pillow that Ann made you. Those stupid latchkey things. This, of course, will be here forever. Same with that thing you brought home from Korea or wherever you were. And the Build-A-Fire thing. I don't know, this seems like an Ann monument to me. And thank God we still have this. This is your Region 4 Chorus Award. Woo! Right there. Mom is pretty much taken over, so you have the ashtray right there. Her book's up there. Her clock. And her TV. It's pretty much hers now. This should also look familiar. I think this is the hat you left at Fred's 2 years ago, or last year, that is. So I think I'll send this with the tape. There's that Phillies cap. Now, I always liked these when I stayed in here. These lovely sliding doors. Aren't they neat? I always stored little books and comic books in here that were yours, of course. I always just thought those were neat, so I thought I'd put those on the tape. Okay, Brad. Now it's time for guess which room this wallpaper's in. Are you ready? See how much you remember. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, a real toughie, number 6, number 7, number 8, and number 9. Did you get them all? Actually, I'm just kidding on this one. It's a chair! Here's my laundry, of course. Mom's been doing it. And here are those outside lights that you put in that Mom's so proud to have. This is a leaf. And that's our sign. Mom's pretty flag. Home.
Hiya, Brad. I'm glad to be able to talk to you in person, video speaking. How's everything going with you? Have the Pinkertons got a hold of you? Do you like your apartment? Do you continue to like your work? Are you playing any golf in that place next door? If we come out to visit you, where are we going to play golf? And one other question I have. When are you going to come east? What day are you going to come east when you get married? What day? Friday? Thursday? When? I'd like to know. Maybe we ought to talk. Okay? Bye-bye.
No, yeah, okay.
Hi, Brad.
Say, hope you're doing well.
See you next month.
Hope you're doing well.
Hope you're doing well. Hope you clean up the dog.
Okay. Well, Brad, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Also with this, I'm sending the tape Sharon and I made while we were in Wildwood of Mariah Carey's I'll Be There. It's not the best. In fact, it's pretty bad, but we couldn't hear ourselves. The music was blaring in our headphones, and we didn't have the sense to take one headphone off, so it's pretty bad, but it's good for a laugh. And what else? I think I'll send that baseball cap. I think it's yours. And I guess that's it. So have a good month, and I guess I'll see you fairly soon. Enjoy yourself. It'll be over soon, so don't worry. That's all. See you later.